handsome sausage.
Just a little.
And we're back with another Skiz reaction. This time, yes, it is just a little. Last time we checked out Never Alone, and before that was Parade, and before that was obviously Hollow. And this album is good. It's
So
better
good.
and better
So
and better
good.
and better, with
Yep.
lots of surprises, lots of twists and turns. This one's also gonna be a little bit twisty because apparently this one's written by Bang Chan and Han.
And Han, okay.
We know when Han is involved, there's that Han sound. Very excited because massive fans of Hanpop here. So
Yep.
let's jump into it, talk about things as usual. And of course, if you want more Skiz contents, we got tons over at our Patreon page. If you haven't seen that, link is in the description below. Check it out. To react to every single track Skiz has put out from the beginning, as well as different shows like Turkish Room, Turkish Show, you name it, Skiz Code. So there's that for you. Otherwise, let's check this out. I'm curious.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Click. Oh. It's very
Han sound.
Also, it was Korean. 잠깐만. Wow, this is very hand-coded.
Yeah.
Yo, and that chorus part was amazing. And I love this piano sound at the back.
With the vocal,
Oh! What is this bass? How is this rap working? This is crazy. Oh, they know. Wow. You got all of a sudden this R&B vibe nicely though.
nice.
Wow, this chorus is crazy.
Love the pad thing at the back. Haha.
This.
Nice. I know it's not just Han.
Wow.
You know, many people work on the track, and even if it says Han as part of the arranger or composer, it's not just Han. I know that. But whenever it is Han involved in creating a skits track, I can't help but feel like Han sings it the best because it's Han's psyche sort of portrayed musically. The lyrics, the mood. There's something similar when Han writes it because it comes from what he's feeling, and he's the type of writer that I feel like, you know, he writes that way. It's not just a random series of objective ideas. It's deeply personal when it's Han, and so when he sings the song, it hits harder, it's stronger, it matches better than anyone else basically. So same with this. I know everybody did an amazing job, but I just love when Han sings it.
True, like Han just by himself, not just with his song. Like there's this special emotion that comes out from Han, but just like you said, if it's like Han related song, then there's this weird Han-ness within the instrumental and the general mood, and on top of it, like he expresses the emotion really well. This one, I felt like, yeah, all the other members did an incredible job. Even the pre-chorus with Ian, Lino's like that R&B type of line was insane too. And I always don't get how Changbin and Han raps like that, but still making it work on this type of track. Like it almost feels so aggressive, but it never shows aggressiveness. Like I don't know how it works. Their voices, like, you know, Seungmin, Felix, Bang Chan, Hyunjin, it was insane. Yeah, just really loved it. And even the end, when it ended, they just finished with this like piano type of very wet sound, very dreamy too. It just feels like if this was a musical or something, you would be left with silence. You know, it ended. Everybody, just at the audience, will be like, and then slowly just wow, you know, it's that type of music, and it felt so much different compared to other 3 songs that we checked, right?
And I guess like the one thing that I really liked, in a way even better than the outro, was like at the end of the first part, the first chorus, when they play the piano the
like
same
a
way as
break
the
type of
outro.
thing?
Yeah, but then there was that vocal thing that was layered on top, like ooh, and it was
Yeah,
sort of
like
manipulated vocal track.
yeah, harmonization type of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
loved that.
Yeah.
Loved it. I was almost hoping that they would actually end the song the same way, but obviously for various reasons they took out that sound and just left it pretty much empty with just the piano, which I sort of get why they did that. But you know, I loved it so much that I was hoping that they would sort of return at least once.
Okay.
But maybe it's a good thing that I only got it once, and I was sort of like hoping that I would get it, but they didn't really give it to me. Maybe that's like an even better way to sort of use it.
And also like maybe I was too immersed. The 4 minute just didn't feel like 4 minutes. It felt like
it didn't.
way much. Yeah, like wait, it was over 4 minutes, and you know, it wasn't like usually the typical lyrics video at the end. There's like some special music on top of it so that it was lengthened. But yeah, this was pure 4 minutes, but it didn't feel like it. And I'm not sure if it's because I speak Korean, but my favorite part was that 잠깐만. That 잠깐만 hit, like it's that was the only thing that I kind of like got it right away, and got immersed. And then that 잠깐만, it also could be like just a moment, you know, just a bit, but it also means like hold on a second. So there could be multiple meanings to it, but over here I guess it's just you know, just a moment, you know, stay with me. And that chorus part, and it was a Seungmin, right? It started singing, was it? I don't remember, but yeah, that moment was like a big surprise for me, and I really loved that.
Yeah. And you know, again, it's just the fact that as a 4 minute track, it didn't even really have a bridge, right?
No,
Instead,
wow.
they had multiple. They had a way longer verses. That's for sure. It's almost like they did like two verses at once.
Yep.
And then went to pre-chorus and chorus, because there's technically like a pre-chorusy part before getting to the chorus.
And didn't they also have like a lot of instrumental changes? Like not the whole music changed, but like with
Yeah,
the
they
different
did.
rhythms and some stuff like that.
Especially, because like it's divided into two sections, right? The first two
Yep.
verses with the first chorus, and
Yep.
then like the last two verses with the last chorus. So if you kind of divide the song into two parts like that, the second part was very much different from the first part. As soon as the second or that second part started, there was that bass sound, right? And then
Oh yeah, the bass. Yeah.
exactly. And Lino's
totally
part that you
forgot
talk about, it had a
Yeah.
very different top line as well, like that R&B part you mentioned. So it's completely, there's a pretty big shift in that regard. Yeah.
I feel so down. Like like the mood and everything. Like for me, it's just I
Hanpop.
still have my eyebrows just like Park Jin Young.
Again, because this is like a Japanese album, it's harder for us to talk about the lyrics. I can definitely see where some mistakes would have occurred just because Japanese grammar is very much similar to Korean. And so
True.
I'm like, this probably isn't exactly that. Like I can tell, but I mean, we can't really help you out on that. I do see some people like who speak Japanese talking about the different translation possibilities and how
really?
things are
Okay.
kind of wrong. And instead of it's like, if there's one person saying instead of just thinking, it's like the more I think about it, there's like subtle things like that. So again, after checking out all the album, I'm gonna try to see, try to look at the Korean version of the lyrics, which they do have, and that'll actually help me kind of get the lyrics way closer to the intended meaning. So that way we'll be able to sort of like maybe revisit it one day and talk about it. But either way, music itself speaks loud enough in this album
True.
that it
Very
doesn't
much.
even matter at this point. But yeah, this was another great track.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
different, but very necessary almost in this album.
I see why. Yeah, a lot of you really love this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I think after this, there's only one more track that we can check out that's left. I think it was called Fate. So yeah, we're gonna see how they end the album with Fate. I'm gonna assume it's gonna things are gonna pick up again and get a little bit more exciting.
Makes sense.
Just because of the
Totally
flow
makes
of the
sense.
album,
Yep,
right?
yep.
If it is different, like I would love to see if there's like hints of something like just a little, you know what I mean? Those sappy songs. Who knows what it's gonna be like? But very much excited to wrap up this album with the final track. So please let us know what you thought about this one. And if you have any questions about what we said, please comment down below. We'll try to help you out. Otherwise, we'll see you in Fate, everybody.
Bye bye.
Take care. V37
Gaba.
Estefany Martinez,
Kister.
Random Person,
Illustrate.
Chris,
Sojin
Ans,
Dollar.
Johnny,
Kim.
Domi Croco,
Coco Yellow.
Lydia,
Joy the Bro.
JD Cat,
Kellen.
Alphabet SS,
Release.